Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Live Show. It is another beautiful Friday night, and I am not at the museum watching the girl with the suitcase because, yeah, that's not happening tonight. As always, is the nerd you're gonna hear the host of the show, alongside my wonderful co-host, Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? We're going to wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Friday evening.
Are you broken, Brad?
Who's asking, Raul?
Because tonight we're talking about season 2, episode 2 of Loki. But before we can get into any of that, what's up, Brad? How are you doing?
Doing all right, Raul. I have to tell you, I finished that Flash movie.
Oh, good lord. Also, just noticed that I forgot to
Y-
update the notification on Twitch and on Rick.
How are they
That's
supposed
cool.
to find us? Other than Stacy. Stacy's always able to find us.
Yeah, yeah,
You don't want to hear my opinion on it?
yeah, Brad. I want to hear. I want to hear. What are your what's called filtered thoughts about um about um about the Flash?
Yeah, that Ezra Miller's a piece of shit. That's all I got.
What a piece of
um,
shit movie,
what
right?
a piece of shit movie. The CGI at the end of it was real classy right there. That's some
Oh God, yeah.
oh, dear God. It's like, well, we ran out of funding after 8 years of this bullshit.
The CGI is terrible from the beginning, Brad. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it's definitely noticeable at the end.
Yeah, very, very noticeable.
I want to know why we spent like an hour in the Batcave. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the whole point, but okay. Um, yeah, that was a movie. Kinda, sorta, maybe.
Are you sure you
Um,
didn't love that ending, Brad?
oh God. Um, uh, I liked is it Supergirl or Superwoman? It's Supergirl, right?
The Supergirl?
Yeah,
No, oh, you're talking about Yeah, Supergirl, Supergirl. Yeah,
Supergirl. Yeah, like
I
okay, that
love.
was like yeah, that was. I wouldn't
Yeah,
mind if she came back. So
yeah, I want Sasha Kaye to come back as Supergirl. She was great, right?
yeah, and yeah, George Clooney, right in there somehow. Who knows? I don't know. Sure.
That's how you know they couldn't get Christian Bale.
Well, like they were able to like get Ben Affleck like 6 7 years ago, and then at the end they couldn't get him.
Yeah. I feel though that big scene with Ben Affleck was kind of his way of saying goodbye.
Yeah,
Like his whole monologue really just like to me spoke out in his way of like saying like here it is. This is the send off I wanted.
yeah.
So
I'm not gonna leave it off that we live in a society bullshit.
yeah, yeah. I'm not leaving it off with whatever the fuck I did in Zack
Whatever
Snyder's
the fuck
Justice
Jared
League.
Leto was doing that whole
Yeah.
fucking time.
So it's a 10 out of 10 movie. The Citizen Kane of Flash-based media. The baby in the microwave scene will likely be what's sent to
Oh,
for Academy considerations, of course.
the only thing other thing I liked of it was I finally got to see Nick Cage be Superman. Only other
Yeah,
thing.
they put
And
a whole ass cameo for a movie that never got made.
yeah, whole cameo like and it was the longer running one of that, and then you had Adam West Batman up in there, like they were. I
The
was waiting for
OG
all of them to
Flash.
like come out of the hole and like
Yeah,
yeah we'll help, and that never happened.
yeah. The OG
Christopher Reeves was
Flash.
there, yeah,
Like the Batman that like killed himself. The actor who
or
killed
Christopher Reeve,
himself. Like, yeah.
yeah,
What a fucking piece of shit movie, but it made me
yeah,
laugh
it
so
was
much.
yeah it was pretty shit, pretty,
Yeah.
pretty shit there.
Yeah. It made me laugh though. I'll give you that.
A few times it did make me laugh a few times.
That's why I kind of like it though. It's because it was so damn stupid and so bad.
Yeah,
I just,
it's like well it's like you had Barry who didn't have all his brain cells there.
yeah, yeah. Brad. So that's what you did this Friday night. I mean, this Friday.
Partially. I went to lunch with my wife and um that's about it.
Yeah.
Vacuumed the
Well,
house.
Well, I, I finished what I had to do today at work, and I came back home, watched Loki, and then just pretty much
Oh, I did
what's it
watch
called?
Loki this morning. I
I
did do
took a
that.
little bit of a nap.
Glad you woke up in time for the show.
Yeah, well, I had to. I ate dinner too,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, man, I just been what's it called? Like just recovering here, just laying down and sleeping a bit because I just want to because next week's gonna be wild. But
What news we
yeah.
got? We got news.
Oh my God, yeah. Do we have news? So whew, Brad. A lot going on here. At least if you all are wanting to know about the strikes. What's it called? The deal wasn't made.
Oh, I
Looks like
thought it was like close. Didn't they say it was close? Ooh.
the studios didn't take it. They didn't accept it. Um,
Because they want the
they
streaming money, bruh.
yeah, they refused a deal that would only cost 57 cents for every streaming movie that comes out.
Are we allowed to show
TV
that
show.
clip with the CGI
No, we can't.
actors? Damn it.
No, we can't.
Sure, because that's what the studios want to go to is some of that
What a
bullshit.
terrible fucking. Oh my
Whoo! I
God,
don't
man.
like. I know that was probably like a bad show or a bad film, but still, like,
Yeah. Tonight, to what? Well, if you all wanted to know, what's it called? The $100 million, what's it called? Taylor Swift film is premiering. Has actually premiered on Wednesday, Brad. So this movie's actually gonna make more money because
oh yeah,
they opened it up on Wednesday. So it gives
oh.
that chance for Wednesday and Thursday to start kicking into this total. So that's gonna be for a Sunday episode when we find out what the actual opening number is.
Do we know how much Taylor Swift is getting per ticket?
I have no idea, Brad. Um,
Like she
but
needs it?
I sent you the video, and I'm glad I'm not going to the movies tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And dancing in the hallways and in the
yeah.
theaters, and I'm sure going to be a lot of screaming going on, like happy
Uh,
screaming, not like bad screaming, like.
yeah. Somebody on Twitter actually said if you're planning to go watch Killers of the Flower Moon, please spend the extra money to watch it in IMAX or Dolby Digital or Dolby Cinema because you don't want to be next to a theater with screaming people singing "Look What You Made Me Do."
And the theater I would want to go see that is actually screening Taylor Swift as well. So it's just like, come on. Like I have no issue with the Swifties. Like you guys can do all that, but I'm old, and when I'm watching a Scorsese movie, I don't need y'all like singing and high fiving over there.
Yep, yep,
But y'all good. You know,
yeah.
I have no issue with the Swifties.
I don't either for at least
Yeah,
when
you
I'm on
got you
this
got to put
show.
that disclaimer in there before
Yeah,
they headhunt us, and
yeah. I don't want to what's it called to just get actually destroyed by Swifties in the comments and stuff.
Hey, we'd be having more comments than Stacy.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, fuck. Look, let them have their movie, bro. I just don't like
Yeah.
the whole like. I look. I'm not saying that this is only the Swifties doing this. I'm not gonna say that, y'all. But I hate people who treat the movie theaters as your personal amusement park, and you want to get up and jump up and down and yell, and you want to like,
Wait. Before these are like concert series, so it's kind of like
Brad.
if it was if it was a regular movie.
Brad, they have versions of these films that call them sing-alongs. So you could sing along. Like there was a Little Mermaid sing along screening. You can go watch that. You can go sing along.
Is that a
But
thing?
like,
That's actual. I never knew this. I'm
but
learning things today.
yeah, but who? But what the fuck, man? What does the person trying to watch what's it called the movie next door have to blame for
I think
hearing
the only
people
person
go?
that's not gonna like sing and shout at like the Taylor Swift movie is the parents that brought their kids to see the Taylor Swift movie. Bro, it's like when you see the parents at those rock concerts in the back.
Yeah, yeah,
Usually where I'm at because I'm like I don't need to get in that pit of death.
yeah. But look, man, I'm just saying. It's like, oh, it's
Stacy,
nothing
Stacy,
against you,
stop
Swifty.
starting trouble in the chat.
Yeah. So Stacy
We
says,
don't need that heat, man.
Nerdcore podcast officially against Taylor Swift. Quoted as saying, "Who's she?" And she's no Vanilla Ice. So why would I? Why would we care? Oh my god.
Ice, ice, baby.
Yeah. But in case you were
Go
wondering,
turtles, go
we were
turtles.
following a bidding war against for the Halloween TV rights, the Halloween series, as in Michael Myers.
And the previous Weinstein company ended
Yeah.
up with it.
So A24 was in the lead. Actually, it looked like it was gonna go to A24.
You know how good that would have. Oh, that reboot of that in A24.
Especially because
We're in
A24
the
apparently is like,
wrong timeline.
yeah,
It's already obvious. It's been obvious for a while,
yeah.
but we are definitely in the wrong timeline.
A24 is apparently interested in wanting to do some, big IP projects and stuff. And I think they thought that Halloween would probably be something like that. They would be interested in getting into.
I mean, a horror movie. You can make it cheap, make a lot of money, and with A24, it's probably guaranteed to be pretty good.
But that's not how it went down.
Nope.
Sadly, the rights have gone to Miramax, which, by the way, Brad, is not controlled by the Weinsteins anymore.
No, not anymore. That's why I said previous
But,
Weinstein company.
Yeah, Miramax now owns the TV rights. What a.
I mean, but at least we get to talk about another A24 product in the show.
Yeah. Brad, what do you think about this, bro?
I'm waiting.
What's up?
What? Oh yeah, I thought you were bringing something up.
No, I mean, what do you think about that? What do you think about this TV rights?
I would have rather had A24 get it for sure, because Miramax. I don't even know who owns Miramax anymore. Who owns Miramax? Who won that bid?
Is it still Disney?
Is it Disney?
Hold on.
That would make sense, I guess, if Disney took Miramax and is like, this is our rated R show. This is where we're going to release Deadpool.
Paramount, Brad.
Paramount. Wow.
Yep. It's gonna be ass.
It's gonna be ass. That's agreed. Yeah, don't like it. No good. Would have preferred A24, but then again, I don't think I've seen the Halloween movie since the Rob Zombie version. So it tells you how much I pay attention.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
I know we brought up Taylor Swift and Rob Zombie. Look at that. We're music connoisseurs up here.
What a time to be alive. And in news that probably only I give a shit about, Best Buy has decided that they are going to completely stop selling DVDs, Blu-rays, and 4Ks.
Well, they got to make room for more refrigerators.
Yeah. As soon as Q1 of 2024, this is gonna stop.
So are you just having to go to Barnes and Noble now? Is that the plan?
And that's the fucking problem, because Barnes and Noble's ups the goddamn price.
It's a monopoly on Barnes and Noble.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking Barnes and Noble's ups that damn price, Brad.
There's always Amazon.
And then they'll slap that 30% off sticker so that way it could just go down to maybe $2 above MSRP. I fucking hate Barnes and Noble.
Oh, this is why Barnes and Noble almost went bankrupt, or did they go bankrupt? I forget. They were in pretty bad straits there for a while.
I think you're thinking about Borders, Brad.
No, Borders definitely went bankrupt. No, yeah. Barnes and Noble was pretty close, from my understanding.
Yeah, I love their Criterion sale. That's the only thing I'll buy at Barnes and Noble, other than like a book or something. But Jesus Christ, bro, I hate Barnes and Nobles with their
this is why Amazon killed the brick and mortar.
Yeah, they did.
What Stacy had to say?
What's Stacy saying? Kevin Costner is Michael Myers in Paramount Plus's original series, Halloween Stone. Oh,
that man's got to pay for that divorce.
That is where Yellowstone lives, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That man's got to pay for his divorce too. Although it's gone from 130,000 to like 63,000 now a month. Is it a month? It's something ridiculous. Can I get 63,000 a month?
Yeah, I'd love to, bro.
I just like an extra 63,000 a year. I'd be fucking good, man.
My God,
I love the back and forth. Like, I don't know, just in media, I don't know how real it is, but she's crying like, her kids aren't going to be able to live in the lifestyle they're used to, and she really likes her beach rental house, and she's not going to be able to afford to live in that. She's not on the beach anymore. Now she's like a few blocks away from the beach, and it's just like, this person is this person real?
Yeah.
These people exist.
Oh, also, Brad. Yeah, the prime deals were going this weekend, and Flash was at 50% off on 4K.
Still not enough.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I don't know. Fuck Best Buy, bro. I hate that they're doing that. They had the best steel books, the best exclusive steel books in the game right now, and now they're
but
gone.
but I you know, probably not many people are buying steel books and
Brad,
the
the thing
like.
is that okay, yeah, steel books, no, but DVD is still a very, very common purchase in the market.
I mean, but yeah, but most people just order from Amazon though, or I'll go to eBay usually because I'll be like, I can
Yeah.
get it.
The thing is that when you buy it from Amazon, your shit comes in damaged. But also, here's the pro, guys. Now, when shit comes in from Best Buy, you don't have to worry about it being damaged. Because everybody, when they would order steelbooks from Best Buy, they ended up getting them fucking damaged to shit, Brad.
I miss Hastings. That's the store I miss
Yeah.
because they had everything. And then they had the like, so they would do rentals, and then they would sell those rentals as well. So you could always get
Yeah.
like movies on the cheap. That's how I got most of my Kurosawa collection, was from Hastings.
Damn. Well, in other news, this is I don't know if you it's gonna be big to you, but sure as hell is big to me. So well, we had a whole last week of just all this Marvel stuff coming out. That was like, you know, what's it called? That oh, that they're restructuring the way they're approaching the TV shows and cool and all.
Are
What
we
I give a
are,
shit
are
about,
we talking about the studio execs? Is that what we're talking about? Okay.
what I give a shit about is Daredevil. So
Ah,
they let go all of the writers and all the directors, and they're gonna give an entire creative reboot because they felt that the show was more of a court procedural than a than the action show that they were looking for. Mind you, Brad, they said it only took up to episode 4 for Daredevil to show up in suit. Which I got to remind you, Brad, this is a 15 episode planned series. Is it so bad that it takes 4 episodes for this guy to show up in his suit?
not to me. I mean, but then again, I kind of like the Daredevil in the court. That's where you got that Punisher and the
The court
Daredevil,
scene? Yeah.
the court scene. Yeah, that was one of the best scenes in that whole show. Now if Marvel wants to go ahead and hire all the Netflix guys back,
Fine by me. Fine
do
by
that.
me. Um, Here's why this bothers me. I think once again these are people who don't really. Once again, I think them doing that because it's becoming more procedural. I think people are who don't really understand Daredevil, who don't really like understand that that's a big part of what Daredevil is,
Yeah,
and you can't just have Daredevil
just
and
fighting in
ignore.
a hallway the whole time.
Yeah, you can't just ignore
One big
Matt
long
Murdock.
hallway. Yeah,
Yeah, like
I mean, it'd be like if you ignore Bruce Wayne.
yeah. So the thing is, you can find the balance there. And I feel like the studio executives think like, no, we have to replicate the magic of the Netflix series, and you're not going to. You can't, because guess what? One of the big reasons why that series was so huge was because it was on Netflix, and Netflix let them up the ante on that violence, and they
Oh yeah,
let you get the gritty look of Daredevil. This is a Daredevil series that's going to live on Disney Plus. So is it that bad that we can get a little bit of the procedural stuff? Look at what Andor did, Brad. We spent 3 episodes with Andor inside of a prison,
yeah, yeah,
and there's some of the best seasons. There's some of the best episodes in that series.
yeah. I mean, because it's the build up to the pop. That's
Yeah,
that's exactly what it is, and that's what you need, is you need that build up to that pop.
yeah.
But I think we need to bring up that other news you sent me, because it also, I think, ties into
Well,
that with
yeah,
the
yeah.
studio execs and what's going on.
Oh God.
Who needs writers in
Yeah.
And director
So
too.
then, after that
Right.
news came out, a lot of other news came out about the way that they've been handling the writing for these games and for these games. I'm sorry for
Shows.
these shows. So
They probably do it for the games too.
more than likely, right? But
We're just gonna let AI do
first
it
it
now.
was about Secret Invasion. It said here that Secret Invasion, Kyle Bradstreet was working on scripts for a year until he was fired. During production, it was weeks. It was weeks of people erupting at each other and vying for supremacy. A good portion of the team of the series was then replaced. So that, oh my God,
That
man,
sounds like good
good
teamwork,
leadership, right?
good leadership going on over there.
Yeah, yeah. Where else is here in this article where they said about
While you look for that, I'm gonna read
yeah.
Stacy's comment. I don't know. The Daredevil and the Cord and She Hulk wasn't too bad. Just fewer Walk of Shames in this new series. We always need a Walk of Shame.
Yeah, I need more Walk of Shame, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. On the Oscar Isaac star Moon Knight show creator and writer Jenny Slater quit, and director Mohamed Diab took the reins. Jessica Gao developed and wrote the She-Hulk Attorney at Law, but was sidelined once director Kat Coiro came on board. Production was challenging with COVID hitting cast and crew, and Gao was brought back to oversee post-production, a typical showrunner duty. But it's the rare Marvel head writer who has such oversight. So it sounds like this is kind of a shit show, Brad.
They're
And
getting
look,
rid. Sounds like they're getting rid of showrunners.
even though the company does not have a writer's first approach to TV, directors could feel shortchanged as well. The whole fix it and post attitude makes it feel like a director doesn't matter sometimes, says one person familiar with the process. As its shows ramped up during the pandemic, Marvel stepped outside its usual staffing approach and brought in outside executives after years of internally promoting creatives who had been sufficiently trained in the Marvel method.
That's kind of because most of the Marvel shows haven't been like horrible. There's been some that you kind of question, like Secret Invasion. Like it was kind of all over the place there in quite a few episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
the Loki so far, like I don't know how you do that show without a writer or without a showrunner, because that show's kind of needs to be like corralled.
So, and it looks like this just went down the way that I've been saying forever. These are no longer movies created by directors and writers. These are movies, TV shows that are created by corporate entities that are driving them to get, you know, the the what's it called, the clicks on Disney Plus and the subscribers and the movie tickets.
Hmm.
They no longer care about this because they saw the formula for what it was. It got us the most money. It made us $1 billion with all these movies. Let's just go ahead and replicate that. And guess what? They realized that doesn't work all the time.
No,
So what happened now? They're starting to, what's it called? Change
hire
it up.
showrunners back.
Apparently, they're going to be focusing more on directors and writers, and they want to bring showrunners to do the job, so that way,
What you need directors and writers to make shows?
yeah, it's like, oh,
What?
you let
You
them make the show? Wow.
what? You don't have studio execs who have no experience in that
Yep.
directing shows?
It's just,
What?
it is a clusterfuck,
Because
Brad.
studio execs are known to be so creative.
Yeah. They didn't commission pilots, instead shot entire 150 million plus seasons of TV on the fly. A big no-no. What the hell? How the hell are you supposed to know if your show's going to be good if you don't do that pilot first? So that way you can review it and see if it's going to be good.
Although, I
It's,
mean, if you give me and Roll $150 million, we'll make the best show ever.
yeah.
And by that, I mean I'm running away with the money. I'm out.
Yeah. It's a big fucking mess, Brad.
150 million though. That's crazy. And to have no one watching over that.
And Brad, for all that CGI to look so bad too.
Yeah, because they pissed off the VFX department who all quit. Probably because for all this.
Yeah. Daredevil and the Court She-Hulk was doing however.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, sorry, you already
I
read
read
that.
Yeah,
All right.
be good.
But
Nice you checking in,
Yeah,
Stacy.
what a fucking mess, right, Brad?
Yeah, it's been kind of a shit show.
So I don't know. I hope whatever comes next is going to be better because
Okay, there's one you can read. Roll.
if they fix the wait, so we don't use AI to direct and run shows, but we still use them for actors and actresses, right? Yeah, apparently.
I mean, because they don't want to pay anyone.
Yeah.
It's not like they're making buku loads of money and they're not paying anyone anymore with the streaming.
Yeah. But I don't know, Brad. This is all a mess. We'll see what happens. I think that it's just gonna be a shit show, and we will have to judge now by what these next shows are going by. And look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm telling you, I like Loki so far,
Yeah,
but
I think this has to have a showrunner and a creative team because how do you? I can't see
yeah,
just be like, hey, you guys go and do stuff, and then we'll
yeah,
fix it in post with Loki. I don't see how you can do that because there's too many like things going on. It's too chaotic. It's
yeah, it is, Brad.
too much stuff.
Too much. But final piece of news: we did get the trailer for the Iron Claw, which the Iron Claw looks at the story of the Von Erich family and the
Is it Von
legendary
Elric? I
wrestling,
think it's
huh?
Von Elric. Isn't
Von
it Von
Erich,
Elric? I thought it was Von Elric.
Ehrick.
Oh, okay. I always thought it
Yeah,
was Elric. Look at that. Learned
yeah.
something new today.
You're thinking about Full Metal Alchemist, right?
Mm.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
Von
whole
Erich
different.
family.
That's a whole different movie.
Actually, it's Von of Erich.
Ah,
Yeah, Von
okay.
Erich family. Yeah. So the family, the legendary wrestling family coming in out of Texas, and yeah, their rise and their eventual demise as well is going to be shown in this film. The film stars Zac Efron, sadly, and Jeremy Allen White, who's in it as well. Lily James is in it. A lot of other really what's it called, great high profile actors. We have some
Ah,
wrestlers in there
very,
too.
very true.
Yeah, we have MJF in there.
Stacy does touch on a good point.
Yep, I really like the use of
Yep.
Blue Oyster Cult in there. Yep.
Also, whoever does the A24 trailers, great job as
Oh
always.
yeah, yeah. Um, MJF is in it. Chavo Guerrero is in there as well. So it
Very
should
cool.
be good, man. I'm excited to see this movie.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now, y'all. Do not what's it called? Do not go into this movie expecting a feel good story. It's not going to be that.
No.
Nope.
Mm.
But that's as
That
much
movie
as
get
I
a
would love
spoiler
it.
warning?
No, that's as much as I'll say. That's as much as I'll say. Because there's like the trailer actually makes it look like it's a really like happy film about these people who are wrestling
about these brothers who want to wrestle for the rest of
yeah,
their lives together, and
and you're gonna walk out just depressed.
like most wrestling stories, they don't tend to end well.
Yeah. Harris Dickinson, Mara Tierney, Lily James, Holt Colony, Brad Pierce, Kevin Anton. Yeah. Who else is in here, man? Maxwell Jacob Friedman, of course. My world champ. Yeah, but Zac Efron. Oh god. Yeah. Well, Brad, the movie looks really good.
It
I'm
does.
excited,
At
man.
least face the trailer like when you hear like, oh, we're telling the story of the Von Erichs, you're like, okay, what about it? And then you watch the trailer like, okay,
Ooh,
I want to see it. Like
yeah,
I want to see it in this vision.
yeah. I think that A24 is the perfect studio to do this story. I think that
We honestly, this is why we wanted A24 to have the Halloween series.
yeah. But even Rachel, Brad, watched the trailer and was like, dude, this looks so fucking good. So then Rachel goes on to read the whole story of the Von Erich family on Wikipedia. And Rachel was like, oh, I can see why you're excited now. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah. But dude, like Jeremy Allen White, bro, looks so fucking like
man,
holy shit.
that man's having a career a couple years.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Bear season 2, episode 7.
Yeah. And dude, I love the way that they did the hairstyles and everything, bro. Like they got it, bro. They got the look.
Oh yeah, they look. I mean, what was it? 70s? Was it 70s? Right?
Oh
70s,
yeah.
80s.
70s,
Yeah, they
bro.
got the look.
Yeah. I hope
Big leg
they
drop.
I don't think they'll, I don't think they'll what's it called like go too much into it, but it would be nice to see the free birds, the whole stuff with the free birds and all that,
Well, who
but
knows? They might have a Freebird movie.
no, man. But yeah.
But this kind of ties in, so we'll be reviewing The Wrestler later on
Oh yeah. Yep.
this month.
Yep. But yeah, Brad. What a good trailer. I really can't wait to see more to see the movie when it comes out.
I wish Marvel and DC could make trailers like that.
Sadly, they don't, Brad.
No,
Yeah.
which never gets me excited for anything. It's just like, and then I watch it. I'm like, oh, it was kind of good. Like I want to see one good Star Wars trailer, just one,
Just one good. Just
just
one
one
good.
good one,
Yeah.
where I can go, oh, this will be perfect for me to watch.
Damn. Yeah.
It hasn't happened.
Well, Brad. I think that's it. Unless you remember anything else, right, Brad?
Nothing off the top of my head. I don't really remember anything else coming out
Yeah.
other than the Taylor Swift movie. Which,
I mean, they put
congrats to
out
you,
that
Swifties.
trailer for the
$100
Glenn
million.
Powell. Put out that trailer for the Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeney rom com film, but eh.
I didn't watch that.
Yeah.
Although you did say Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah. What I want to see my girl with another man on the screen, bro.
Yeah, what the hell? Stacey says, "Don't worry, Asylum is already working on the Dungeon of Doom film."
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. We are still learning more about Jada and Will.
Oh
Possession of
God,
Free Will.
do we have to?
No, we're not. We're not. I did find out though. There's a live action Yu Yu Hakusho show
What?
coming on Netflix.
No. How's that going? They can't even do fucking Cowboy Bebop. How are they gonna do Yu Yu Hakusho?
I have no fucking
And
clue.
not very well, probably. That's all. Like they have not translated any of these anime shows to really anything good.
I have no idea, bro. It's weird.
You remember Death Note? I tried not to.
Yeah. Well, Brad, we should probably get into this, Brad, as it is getting a little later now. We're at the 30-minute mark, so let's go ahead and get into this. If you haven't watched the latest episode of Loki, you should probably get out of here if you care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers or you've already seen the episode, go ahead and stay. Either way, how it goes is your one and only spoiler warning. And it is in effect in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Brad. Let me go ahead and read this here. Loki
You gotta read
season
the title.
2,
You gotta read the title.
episode 2. Breaking Brad.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 title.
With the TVA on the verge of a temporal meltdown, Loki and Mobius will stop at nothing to find Sylvie. Directed by Dan DeLue, written by Eric Martin, Michael Waldron, and Catherine Blair. And let's look for some trivia here, Brad, before we start.
Yeah, I want to know trivia.
Hunter X05 takes on the alias of actor Brad Wolf, whose latest film is The Zaniac. In the comics, Brad Wolf was an actual actor who was possessed by a demon and became the Zaniac. A poster for the film features the Zaniac in his comic design.
By the way, we have a comment. Roll.
Bruh, she became a McDonald's worker. What? Hey, you.
Because when you become the end of time, you just want a menial job.
So
you want a very repetitive job after that.
I don't want to I don't want to say that only a certain group of people watch our show, right? But here is my here's my attempt here. To anybody who is of the age of 40 and up on this channel, mainly those in the 50 plus range, and if you worked in McDonald's, was that as bad as how it is right now? and how they treat fast food workers? Let me know, please.
I mean, could explain why she went back to 1982.
That's probably why she went back to 1982.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Oh my god. Um.
Although I did like Mobius just enjoying the apple pie.
Yeah. Um.
You know that had the
Roxton,
good preservatives back then.
Roxton, Oklahoma, where Sylvie has made her new life, is where Thor rebuilt Asgard in the 616 universe after Ragnarok was until destroyed. After Ragnarok until destroyed by Norman Osborn. Yeah.
I bet she could survive on minimum wage in the 80s. That girl already had like a truck, and it was she would only been working there for like 3 days.
She has mystical powers. She just needs to create food. She don't need to fucking work. Imagine if we had any of that.
What, mystical powers?
Yeah.
Yeah, the world would already be ended. It'd just be done.
Yeah.
Be working at a Taco Bell in the 80s.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But thank you for joining us, Words 789.
789.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Brad, what are your initial thoughts on this episode of Loki?
I mean, great title. Terrific title. Love the title.
Brad, are you broken?
Oh, close to broke, but you know, it is what it is. We deal. But yeah, I wonder how I would have done in the 80s. But yeah, I like this. I like the continuance of what they did last time, and it continues into this episode, and I enjoyed it. And it's good to see Sylvie, and you know, do I? Will I say it's as good as the last episode? I say it's probably up there. I say I enjoyed it just as much. Um, it's progressing the story along. Do I think it's that much better than the opening episode? Eh, I
Probably
don't think it's.
not.
I think it's about the same.
Yeah. I like this episode, Brad. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah,
At first I thought, oh man, it's gonna be your what's it called? It's just gonna be like it always is with the opener's pretty good, and then the next episodes are kind of gonna be dull because that for the beginning just kind of had me like kind of
had
like
that tension on it, right?
yeah, and I was like,
But
eh.
they brought that back with the interrogation, and
Yes,
then I just
yes,
love how Brad is getting under everyone's skin, specifically Loki, and you
yeah,
have this moment, and it's like, oh, this is good. This is good. He's telling Loki, why are you trying to be a hero? You're a villain. Like,
yep,
and I'm like, oh, this is getting good. Loki's like about just to murder this guy.
yep. That's what I really like that, bro. I really did. That's where I think it really picked up for me. It picked up for me in the whole interrogation stuff, and then when we go to what's it called, to Oklahoma, and we find out that apparently they're destroying the branches,
Yeah, and
and
they're pruning all the branches, and it just you can see the devastation on their eyes of like they couldn't like save these billions and billions of people.
yeah, and it was also really good to see that chemistry again with Sophia DiMartino and Tom Hiddleston.
Oh yeah.
Like it was like we just never stopped. It's like if we never stopped watching these two. You could tell that there was tension there. You could tell that there was things that needed to be talked about,
Hmm.
and I really really want to see what's next with the next episodes with their dynamic.
Yeah, because Sylvie kind of leaves off with like you're the TVA and you can't even stop this. So I'm
Yeah,
out.
yeah, and I believe they said that what's it called the only person who can so they're like we either need to get He Who Remains or we need to find Miss Minutes to like come back and fix that door, right?
Yeah, and so they can get out there and I guess bring the threads back under control.
Yeah. Fix the whole temporal shit that they were
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
So I'm real interested to see how that all plays through, and if we do finally get to see the big baddie in this whole show, who has not shown up yet.
No. You wouldn't get him in the first couple of episodes. I think he's coming
No,
in.
probably, but you see a lot of him. Like
Yeah, I know.
he's
I know.
around.
Yeah. I doubt we don't see him, Brad. Like we have
No,
to see him.
at
Uh,
some point, and I'm hoping it's not the freaking last episode.
but I mean, they keep bringing it up. Like they bring up a good point. Like, which variant are we gonna meet of Kang? Are we gonna meet a good like? Well, no, because look,
or are we just meeting one? Or
yeah,
are because I think you're getting subtle clues like in the last episode, and they had that one mural, and it was a bunch of Kangs.
yeah,
So that's what I'm like. I'm like, are they gonna do that? Are they just gonna have
yeah.
all these Kangs show up?
Because the only good Kang that was left was the one that they met at the end of the
Yeah, that
timeline.
who
He
tried to
he,
tell them he was keeping things under the control from the other Kangs,
yeah,
and so we didn't believe that.
all of them, all
All
1 million
1,000,000.
Kangs. Holy shit!
It's just gonna be a big sphere of Kangs just rolling over everything.
Yeah, but I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the movie. I'm sorry. I enjoyed this episode. I think they did a really good job at trying to keep up the story and trying to get us to what's it called. Look forward to what's coming next. Like I said, I just really like seeing that dynamic again with Loki and Sylvie, and of course,
I mean, Mobius and
yeah,
and yeah,
yeah,
Mobius and Loki, and great
yeah.
dynamics all around. I'm loving OB in this,
OB,
so
bro, I
great
can't get enough of
addition.
OB.
Yeah, great addition to the cast.
Why this Kang violent variant seems to be entirely different actor. I wonder what happened.
Oh, they got the Marvel effect then.
Wait, you're telling me that that they're gonna replace him like fucking what's it called? Terrence Howard?
We're gonna get Don Cheadle again as King.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I like the episode, but I don't like how they did X5. He just wanted to be an actor.
It's
Yeah,
true.
he was even telling them that there was a sequel coming, man.
Well, and I the moment he brings up like Mobius, you're not even a little bit interested in who you were or who you are, and Mobius like, no, I'm not. It's like, you're lying, Mobius. You know you had a Sea-Doo like rental place or something.
Yeah. Um, I also love that what's it called? That they brought up that wait what? Oh, damn it! What was it again? The what's it called? It's like it's cinema, man. It's elevated thrillers, bro. It's like, how you fucking dumbass. Oh my god. But I also the whole so Brad, what did they say that those temp pads were? Or they don't know just yet.
I don't know. I'm not they because they're like I guess they're uh they're not like regular
Yeah.
because he kind of was able just to like because we're talking about when he just shifted like over a little bit, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not positive on.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll get more into that because even the characters Loki and Mobius were trying to figure out, and they weren't even like, how do you read this fucking manual?
Yeah.
Every man ever.
My theory is that Mobius is like a dude who lives on Florida Coast Beach. He likes jet skis and key lime pie.
Oh, that key lime pie scene! It's funny just to watch Loki eating key lime pie. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mobius, surely you want to be an actor. There's this
this
Wes
is
Anderson guy. It only makes sense. Yeah, it
yeah,
does.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Because where
I
else?
actually
Although it's probably some dude in Arizona who just really likes Sea-Doos and nowhere to.
I hope he is just some dude in Florida, Brad, who wants to get a jet ski.
Yeah, I mean, it would explain the key line. It's like hints. I would love that just for the little hints they're doing of like, well, he likes Sea-Doos and he likes key lime pie, and it's like, okay. Next, you know,
Oh man.
his favorite restaurant is Margaritaville or something.
Yeah. But I thought like I said, I thought it was good. Not nothing amazing. Pretty much the same way I felt about the first episode. But I did like the whole way that we approached this one with Sylvie and Loki, and I
It's
can't wait to
keeping
see.
me interested. I'm interested in
Yeah,
all these characters and how this is going to play out. Especially now they've captured what's her face?
it's, Sylvie.
No, not Sylvie. The it's not General. Whatever. The one who was.
Oh, those yeah, the ones that were killing off the branches.
Yeah. So they've captured her. So now
Mhm.
it goes into what happens after this.
Yeah. So I want to see what's gonna go down with that. like I said, Brad, we're in uncharted territory here. This is the first, second season of one of these shows, so we'll see if it can continue on with that flair or if it just what's it called fades out.
I'm
But
hoping it doesn't fizzle out because
I hope not.
I mean, I don't think it will, just based on the first season being so good, and then
Yeah,
the second season starting out where I'm very interested in how this is going, which I never thought back then. Because we were not very thrilled just about a Loki series. We were like, what are they going to do that's new to this? And they've really done something that I don't think Marvel has done before, and it's basically just playing with time.
yeah, yeah. But any final thoughts before we get out of here, Brad?
Um, Not really, other than yeah, I'm very interested in future episodes, and you know, uh, seeing where Loki and Sylvie end up.
Yeah, me too, man.
I wonder if they've started selling the TVA manual in the Disney store. Oh, that's a notebook. It's like a blank notebook up in there.
Oh my
They
god.
have did the OB pop is out, the Funko Pop. So I do know that.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Brad, what's your final verdict here?
What I get the last one, an 8? I think I get the last one
I
an 8,
think
right?
it was an 8, right, Brad?
An 8 or an 8.5. So I'm just gonna give the same thing I gave the last one, which is an 8, because I think it's right around the same.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and go with a 7.5.
Which I think you
Um,
were pretty close to the same.
yeah. I think it was the same thing I gave the last episode.
Yeah.
It goes to 7.5. But yeah, man. Like I said, I like this episode. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's amazing, but I think it just carries on the interest, and it still made me want to tune into episode 3. So it's doing its job.
I still like the set design. Whoever the set
Oh
designer
yeah,
is, you're
oh
doing
yeah,
great. Like,
no, just doing
terrific.
fantastic, bro. Yeah. But that concludes
You've
our review of
recreated the 1980s McDonald's.
yeah, man. All for the Loki meal at McDonald's.
There's like some 1980s McDonald's probably out in like Oklahoma that still looks the same.
Yeah. Well, that concludes our review for Loki season 2, episode 2. And as always, we would appreciate if you all go ahead and check out our website at thenerdcore.com, Twitter at the nerdcore underscore, Instagram at the nerdcore, Threads as well is at the nerdcore, Patreon.com/the nerdcore, and our Discord link is in the description below. Please talk to us in the comments. We would like to hear from you all, and we want to just talk about Loki with you all. We love to interact in the comments with you all. So talk to us like you're talking to us right now in the live chat. Who commented? What's up, words? I'm still convinced when Sylvie gained a blood debt, ordered everything from the McDonald's menu. Yeah, blood, more like a blood clot, bro.
So that's why she's working there to pay off the debt.
Yeah,
Although the scene where the kid was walking out and she's like, "Is your mom coming to pick you up?" He's like, "Yes, Miss Sylvie."
oh my god. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny, bro. That's funny. But yeah, man. Benny, we'll be back for Sunday for our review of the first season of The Bear. But tomorrow, Friday, we'll be off, and we're just gonna be
Saturday. Tomorrow is Saturday.
tomorrow Saturday. Yeah, so tomorrow Saturday we're gonna be off, and we'll catch you all on Sunday.
Maybe not a blood debt, probably a cholesterol debt.
Yeah. Well, she's got to pay for those doctor visits for eating all of the McDonald's menu. Yeah. Yeah. But man, who knows, Brad? Life
And
is
back in the
different,
80s,
man.
they had like some weird stuff too. They used to have like McDonald's pizza and all that
Yeah.
crap.
That was back then when they had the cocaine and the Coca-Cola, bro.
They had hot dogs. No, they didn't have the cocaine and the Coca-Cola then.
No, not anymore.
No, they didn't have. They haven't had that since like the 1920s.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Y'all fucking took it away that quick?
Well,
Yeah. Well, Brad,
they did have hot dogs though at some point.
yeah.
It's
The
kinda
McDonald's pizza, bro. Do you think
McDonald's.
do you think she has access to the snack wraps?
I don't think that actually. I don't believe they were in the 80s.
Oh no,
Because
that was more of a
those were a
2000s.
90s. Those were a 90s 2000s food.
Yeah.
Do you remember the salad shakers? I
No.
remember the salad. So they had a plastic cup with like
Oh yes.
the globe, and you would
Yes.
shake the salad. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember the salad shakers. Yeah. Why don't y'all bring that back?
I think they had an E. coli breakout though with those, and I think that's why those got like
Discontinued.
nixed. Yeah.
Well, Chipotle also had an E. coli breakout in some of their food, and that didn't stop them from making the food they did.
Well, that's Chipotle, also owned by McDonald's, so I guess you make a point.
Yeah, bring back the snack wraps, y'all. They're good.
Some places have because of that one guy who went viral trying to order all of the pieces to the snack wrap.
Here's the questions for people in the chat in the comments to talk with us. If you could go back to 1980s and work with Sylvie, what would you order?
Man, I'd be definitely getting the apple pie because that had all the good preservatives in it.
Yeah. I would get I would get a quarter pounder with cheese to see what's it called, how big those beef patties were back in the day.
Oh, we could. I wonder, did they have supersized then? They might have had supersized then. You could have supersized them fries.
Yeah, yeah. Bring back
polystyrene containers.
Yep. Oh man. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here.
I would get a Big Mac. I would also get a Big Mac because I honestly I don't think the Big Macs has changed that much through the years.
Let me see. Big Mac.
I also like the double cheeseburgers. So
yeah, bro.
I usually get like 2 double cheeseburgers. I'm like, that's good. Or I get the Big Mac meal.
I want to see what these fucking patties were like back in the day. Because you know that over the years they had to reduce the size of that shit.
I mean, there's also the videos of people holding on to the McDonald's burgers for like years and them not molding or changing. So that's always a fun thing.
Well, yeah, because they used to put all the good preservatives in there.
Big Mac got smaller. Yeah, inflation's a bitch.
Yep. Yep.
It probably did. Actually, it probably did.
Now it's a small Mac. Damn, I wonder what a Mac sauce used to taste like back in the day.
Probably more like Thousand Island, I would think.
Yeah. Looks like I can't find any pictures, man, but yeah. That Big Mac was probably hidden back in there.
You should pull up the McDonald's pizza. Show people that, like, that existed.
Oh my god. Yeah, the McPizza?
The McPizza.
Yup. Is this really the McPizza bread?
And back then, their ice cream machines used to always work because they only had like the cone and the sundae.
Yeah. There you go, guys. That's the McPizza.
What? It doesn't even look appetizing in the.
I can't believe this used to be a thing.
Yeah, the 80s were something.
Yeah, man. Bring back the snack wraps, guys.
I mean, I like Shalotsky's pizza, but it does kind of look like that.
Oh yeah. Bring back these motherfuckers, bro.
Words 789 says dry as fuck. There's some places those are coming back. They have some places bringing those back.
Yeah, bro, I want this.
I'm sure you do.
The original snack wrap, new chicken snack wrap, processed chicken patty, shredded cheese, real seasoned chicken strip.
Hey, if it ain't that pink sludge that's cooked, I don't want it.
Nah, bro. Fuck all
I want my pink sludge chicken nugget.
Dry as fuck. All right, man. That's been a fun time. We will see you all next week, and you guys can tell us on episode 3 if you try to make your own snack wrap. But yeah, for now, let's go ahead and get out of here, Brad. Send them out.
All right, roll theme and host as always. Thank you for Stacy and Words 789 for joining us today in chat. She eaten 3 of them all at once. Thank you to all our listeners out there, all our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And I guess to end this episode, I don't know.
Gee, 3 of them. Yeah, back in the day, yeah.
I guess give me 2 pina coladas.
Ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
2 pina coladas. Young Yoda out.